the same cluster that we have on Volcanus. But we shall improve it slightly. So, for example, I want the requests here to be automated. But I wonder if that can be done easily. Actually, let's bring this over to where it can be built. No, then, okay, yeah, as long as it can be built but not in Logi network, then the Logi won't bring in the resources, because I don't want to be crafting these yet. Oh, right. Lightning stuff. I don't want to have to make so many adjustments by hand, but we tried doing the parameter thing yesterday and it didn't really want to work out. Maybe that was a skill issue, but I'm also not convinced that it is. So we want to read the ingredients and we want to compare them to what's in here and then allow loading. But because we need to read the contents, we cannot simultaneously set the requests. That's why these ingredients are set manually. If we had 2 chests, we could read out of one, request into the other, and then shovel them over. Okay, let's have a ponder about how that might work. So let's say we have something, I don't know, something that will be our ingredients list here. And we need a chest. This will have set requests. Then we will have some kind of logic doohickey reading out of this thing, right? And then an arm that will pick out of there and move it to this thing. To be fair, the specific thing is pretty hard to parameterize. Yeah, I think we're just going to solve it using logic, which has been my approach so far for most things. So then we need to just set filters on this guy based on what's missing. And we want to have the sum of all the ingredients, which we will be reading out of the crafter doohickeys. So we'll bring, let's say we represent those with this thing. We'll bring that in on the green wire. So for each on the red that is less than the one on the green, we want to output 1. Other way around. There we go. So those are all the ones that are missing. They will be set as filters here. So let's get some red and blue chip, green and red chips to test with. The bots are so happy to see me. Just like, here, take these chips. We don't want to see them anymore. All right, so we'll pretend the logic brought this over. And that is working as intended. Okay. Slap that in there. That means we can now request automatically and still count the contents. Rocket, excuse you? I'm trying to work here. Gosh damn it. Goddamn kids. All right. So let's say we take this, put it here. We shall take out of this chest the total number of ingredients are going to go into there on the green wire. That is correct. Then we'll have the other one. That can't be there. Green wire here too. I need to keep this green just to remind me that this is going to be Is that the same green as this? Yeah, I think those are the same green. Right? This is the sum of ingredients, which is the stuff that we want to keep here. Yeah, it's the same green. So it needs to come from here. Question mark. Okay, so now we're requesting enough of all the things to craft one of each. Which I guess is fair. I don't necessarily think that we want to keep that much more stock here. We want these guys to insert straight into the requester their things, because these are intermediate products. And these should only be enabled if the contents in here are less than what we need. So this is the recipe we're crafting ourselves, and less than 4. And this is, again, same thing, less than 4. Now, by doing it this way, we might start loading ingredients in here before we're able to fully craft. But I'm not sure if that's necessarily the end of the world. That's our output of tier 3 modules. Wait, why is the red one connected out here? We're just reading the red one as the contents. Yeah, and the green one is what's being demanded. Okay. Let's have a little bit of a check here. We can read the ingredients again, but on the red wire this time. That gives what we need. And if we take a little bit of a diode that just passes everything through without modifying it, that will allow us to read the chest on the red wire and do addition to that without messing up the chest contents. So that needs to come in there. This is telling that we have 12 red chips, 4 yellow, but we want 5 and red. 5 and 5, sorry. And I reckon these need to be on the same color so they get added together. Where are we getting... Ah, those are the wrong rarities. But once these get the right things, these would be the right rarities and everything would be hunky-dory. Let's just add these here so we see that everything's coming through. And this condition is only to disable the craft if we don't need anymore. And actually I think that's correct. So that should go to that arm. And this should not be set. More artillery shell damage? Gosh golly, okay. Processing chip efficiency, why not? And that means the only thing that we need to manually set is this thing, which I think might be settable from a blueprint. Let's try. Parameter 0. And let's just do a test. And we'll pick legendary tier 1 breads. Boop. I thought I clicked legendary. It did set it here. Maybe I just clicked wrong. Red, legendary. No. It doesn't seem to transfer. Is it because these already have a rarity sense? Parameter. Okay, that was the reason. So then that's set correctly. That is set correctly. This is enabled if E is... Okay, well, we don't need to work on this one. So that means... Hold up. This is the one. All the rarities here need to... Oi! 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 Stop it! I'm just gonna make... I guess we're gonna see if it stops after 4. Which it should. Am I in Logi Network? No, 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 no. How close are we to the Logi Network? Very. Oh boy, we're flirting with danger. Is that all of the ingredients? Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate because we can't fit enough items in this filter. So these are put here. Put it back. Still testing. So now we have 5 of those. Why? Oh, we're not reading the chests anymore. The chest needs to be on the green wire. Okay, there's the contents. So this should, of course, have the enable condition. You're now stopped. mean, aside from this being an unholy abomination of wire, I think that's pretty stonking. Let's move that one up so these can be grouped together and we can see a little bit clearer what the logic is. Swap these to untangle those wires. Okay. So that red wire is the same as that one. So we take what we need, or what we have minus what we need. And all on the red channel. So if everything on the red channel is larger than 0, there are some speed modules here which are not part of the ingredients. Why they pass through? Does it hurt? It actually doesn't hurt. And in fact, it's beneficial because that means we don't need this green wire. Yeah. The hand was briefly enabled while I messed with that. That's why that started. Stack size 1 because we're talking about so low quantities and slow craft times. We don't want to over insert. Last year we crafted a bunch of epic speed ones and volcanoes to make epic mech armor. Project on hiatus for now. A little bit. I wanted to get the science rolling again. We do want to get the legendary mech armor. And for that I want more legendary quality modules, which is why we're building this thing. So this is like step 1 of the plan. So red wire to that boy. That wire to that boy. Turn that way. That's the 2s. That doesn't have a condition. That's going to be a speed 3. And those are all the right requested values. And now we just need one more of these. Do that. Now we could just squeeze this bad boy in there. Okay. Just put that green wire through there. That's cleaner. These can connect together. I think that's about as neat and tidy as that's gonna be. Maybe this is better on this side. That out there. Get my rail back. Downside of having friends come by to play on your save, sometimes you actually automate quality armor. Oof. You say that like it's a bad thing. Okay. I dare say, chat, it might just work. It looks like it's something out of Frankenstein's chambers. But let's add some concrete of the refined variety. And one larger. There, make it square. And here's my like guiding principle when buying hardware. If it doesn't rack, put it back. Okay. And there's one tiling unit. So this is tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. In that order, please. Okay, so that's like a version 0. I am a little bit concerned about the filters here. Especially if the for example, if the items that were picked are tier 1 and tier 2 module, tungsten carbide, blue chip and red chip. That means the green chip is never brought in, meaning that could block the entire crafting chain, which is annoying. So if we order these by quantity, which will be a static ordering, but it will include all the chips first for all of the modules, meaning we will always at least be able to craft tier 1 and tier 2. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And the logic for that is unfortunately not pretty.